being out in the cold. And I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. Where do I go? But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, is all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame. But all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn.
Scrolling through my texts, shit got left and right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Indoor Farmer Reviews number 90. Let's hit it. All right, everybody, hello, and welcome to another wonderful Tuesday night, 8:30 Central Time, and we're going to have a very special episode for you guys tonight. Have some friends in studio tonight, and actually, I'm not sure how I can get a better view there. Anyway, we're gonna be pulling her up in just a minute. Hopefully, you guys can come on in and hang out for a little bit. It's going to be a great one. We're even going to have a little bit of a maybe live performance later on, so you want to stick around for that. Hello. So we've got our friend Billi Foxx in the house.
Hello.
Yeah. So guys, let us know how the audio is as we kind of get settled in here, and I might even zoom her in a little bit more. We were a little bit late getting set up, so it's okay. School starts tomorrow, so I had to, do the dad thing. And some of you know that we were in the emergency room this week with my son. He had stitches on his foot. I do. It's straight ahead. To the left, you'll see it open. There's no door. Unfortunately, it's a dude bathroom. It is what it is. So, guys, we have some friends here that aren't all on screen. So, just in case you're wondering who the heck we're talking to, Kelly, it looks like we got a friend of yours already in the house.
Hi, Kelly, and my sister as well.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll get some fans in here and share it out, guys. Make sure that we get some eyeballs on our new friend here, because Billy's actually a local. I saw you from a post, and I was like, oh, well, let me see what's up, because you said, why is it so hard to find, I don't know how you put it, decent or regular people to work with in this area, something to that effect. Yeah. And, I was like, well, I'm decent people. What's up? You know what? While we're talking here, I might even be able to, I might switch it up while we're talking here. If you want to scoot your chair back over into this scene, and then I will put myself in the other scene. So we're not. It's a little. It makes me a lot bigger. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need every advantage I can get. I'm just a little guy. Okay, so let's have some fun, guys. It's going to be a good one. Make sure that you hit the like button and head over to X and Rumble, where we're really at. Okay, we got William, we got Terry over there. Awesome. We are gonna have a little sesh too. Yeah, go ahead.
G-ski.
Make sure you get in the mic. They won't hear you. There you go.
Sorry.
It's okay. The reason I do that is so that if there is any background noise or any other things, like, it's not gonna pick up every freaking thing. Yeah. I've had so many mics with different issues, and these are nice. You just have to really get up in there. For sure. Evidently the mics are good. We see plenty of nobody's saying anything. We got D Mill in the house. What's up, D?
What's up, D?
Okay, so we're gonna start there, I guess.
Okay.
You're having trouble with working in the area. Give me just a little background. Give the folks out there that don't know you, just like, who are you? Who is Billi Foxx?
Okay.
You look younger than me, so like you must not have been out here. I'm sorry, that's a broken chair. Oh. Yeah, you're not gonna want to sit on that bad boy. There is another smaller stool though. Yeah. Sorry, the short stool. Yeah, you won't have. Well, it's not dusty. I sit on that bad boy all the time. You won't have to wear a dunce cap or anything like that either. I promise you'll be fine. Yeah, it's a solid stool. It's just a short stool. It's kind of like me. What's up? It's not dusty.
No, maybe this is like scratching.
It looks like it may be. I use it. I promise. So we got, okay. I'm gonna skip ahead on the comments, guys. I probably won't be able to keep an eye on them too much. Hey, we got some more friends in the house that know you. It looks like.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bryant.
All right. So I'll be checking my comments over here. It looks like, guys. if you don't know Billi, make sure you go over and follow her. We're going to be getting into like what she's about and what she does. So if you want to just kind of give it from your mouth. What is it that you do? Who are you? What's your thing? You know what I mean?
Okay. So I am a singer-songwriter. I'm an artist all around, I would really say. As far
Tell them,
as
get some confidence in there, girl.
Yeah,
Speak it
yeah,
up,
yeah,
you guys.
yeah. I'm not good at. Okay, so let me just preface this. I'm horrible at interviews. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be completely raw right now. I'm horrible at interviews. I have
Well,
a lot
that's the
of
boring part. Blah, 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 myself. Nobody wants to do that part, right?
No.
But just remember, a lot of people, there's 50, almost 60 people in here
Yeah.
that don't know you. Well, some of them do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just tell them what it is. Maybe project what it is you're planning. What's your big goal? Like, you plan to be a singer-songwriter, artist?
So that's
you
ultimately the goal for sure.
So she's a dancer as well. What is there a specific
So-
type of dance? Like, what is the...
So I used to dance a lot more than I do now.
Keep it up, because when you
recently-
get my age, you're gonna wish you did. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I have predominantly been doing the music thing more so than the dancing. I kind of dipped into that last year. But I definitely want to bring that back into like my music videos and definitely incorporate like choreography and things like that.
They connect. They're connected in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And I've done both since I was a little girl, and ultimately, like, this has been a dream of mine since I could really remember. And so now I'm just trying to do that full time. That's really ultimately the goal.
How long have you been? Would you say that you've been doing this professionally? I'm sure you were singing in the shower at like 8 or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, what about like when you thought, okay, I can do this and make some money at it?
So honestly, I feel like I took my music seriously probably 3 years ago now, maybe going on 4. I recorded for the first time in a garage with a friend of mine that just happened to have like a decent little home setup.
Kind of like a garage band, but not quite. Like
But not
slightly
quite,
different,
not
yeah.
quite, because he knew what he was doing. Shout out Neffy. And I went on like a 3-day just studio binge, like barely any sleep.
We'll get there, Brian. We'll get there.
Barely anything.
He wants to know what type of music.
What type of music? Oh,
Is that something that you want to be like? You want to be as open as possible, or do you want to be
Yes.
like, this is my type?
I would not specify a genre for me at
Okay.
all. Ultimately, it's like whatever I feel like creating at that time. And really, overall, it's more so I'll listen to beats or I'll listen to instrumentals, things like that, and whatever it inspires me to make. Because music makes you feel things, and like that's really the only way that I feel comfortable expressing myself fully.
Slaying since age 4, she says.
Oh man, oh Lord, yeah.
Calling in from Japan. Awesome.
Hey, oh that yeah, shout out. So that is Kelly's cousin actually. She is overseas currently.
Kelly's cousin. Okay.
Yes.
This Kelly here.
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate
Indeed.
all the fans coming in tonight.
What's that?
I guess I'll give you a little bit of a background. We didn't really talk a whole lot, but like I said, I do 5 shows a week. Tuesday night, I really made this show so that I could get my ass out of the house. I do reviews on places and people and also like events and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I also really like the connection to music. And I think I told you a little bit about it, since mostly everything I do has some kind of a bend towards self-sustainability.
Yeah.
And that's not just growing plants. That's like, working on yourself, self-responsibility, everything, right?
Right.
And so musicians are right down that alley. It's like a huge connection because nobody told you to get into it. Nobody told you to start learning, like whether you play an instrument or not, learning how to sing. All of that stuff is it's the same spark that an entrepreneur has to have in order to want to do something that no one's making them do. And that all is the same thing that a farmer has to have, because obviously a farmer is an entrepreneur as well. But it's that same kind of spark of like, I'm just going to get up and do this thing because I know I can, and I know that I'll be good at it, whatever that is, right?
For sure.
And not only is that a connection to what I do, but music in general is part of the entertainment industry. And what I am actually mostly doing is trying to make it more entertaining and more fun and more, relatable to do things like try to grow a little bit of your own food. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do any of this stuff, and
Right.
so music plays a big role in that. I've told, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that my whole like sort of outline is just taking the late night shows, all the Jimmys, all the Tonight shows, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And what do? They do one thing. They all do the same thing. They take celebrities and music and comedy, and they take it to hide their political views. That's all. That's the entire thing on every like the dozen or 2 dozen shows that are out
Yeah.
there that do that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking that same model and using it for a little bit of nutrition, a little bit of learning where your food comes from, all of that
Yeah.
kind of thing, and just trying to make it more fun, because that's exactly what they do. They take musicians and they get celebrities on there and they try to be funny, and it's the same thing,
Yeah.
except for a little bit more important in my eyes.
I feel you. Yeah, most of.
So I do see an instrument there. What is that?
That is my guitar that I brought. I have actually.
Guys, let us know if you can hear. Okay, just make sure. can hear
Yeah,
all right.
because I can speak up if need be. No, but I brought my guitar with me today. I have not performed it while being a solo act. Like I've never performed with my guitar ever. So
Interesting.
I brought it to go ahead and just.
I like it because
now.
it's better than me trying to play a track off of YouTube or something like that, and then you have conflicting audios, and
Yeah.
it usually is okay, but it's this is better. If you
Yeah.
do it that way for
Yeah.
sure. Where did my kick go? Okay, so I guess we'll get into the business side of it. So, do you have a manager?
I do not. I'm completely independent.
That's
and
good.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, as long as it's doable, it's a good thing, in my opinion, anyway.
definitely. Honestly, once I started doing shows, they just kind of like kept coming, and at this point, I just try to stay on top of everything as best as I can myself.
What's the
And
farthest away you've been?
I went on tour in Texas
Oh
last
wow!
year.
On not just go there, but you toured.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. What did you see anything fun?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Got
first
to
of all,
check out the sites. Yeah.
First of all, top number one thing about Texas, you can get tamales at like every gas station. So that's like number one. But
Tamales.
number two, honestly, Austin was a blast. Austin was my favorite city by far. But no, it was awesome. Texas was amazing. I want to go down south at some point. I definitely don't plan on staying in Illinois forever.
Ugh.
And it was nice to get a glimpse of just the South and like how that is.
But let's get back to reality.
Hmm.
Were you able to find your smoke while you was in Texas? Like, what's up? Like, you
No,
had to, like, you know,
no. That's the
THCA
one.
is supposed to be legal across the country, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that's down there yet.
That
you
is
know.
the one downfall of Texas, man. Yeah. That is the
Yep.
one downfall.
We have some Canafam in Texas area, and I know they have some troubles. Sherry, hello. Thank you, Timothy. Appreciate the likes and shares, everybody. We are going to be doing a spin for the subscribers later on. Do you have any digital music? Do you have a YouTube channel?
So yeah, actually, you can find me on all streaming websites and social medias at BILLIFOXX. I believe on Instagram it's BILLIFOXX22. But
Is
yeah,
there something on
that's the
YouTube?
only- yeah. So if you just search my name, you can find some. So okay, what genre are
That's
we
you there?
feeling? Yes, sir.
Looks
But
like you.
that's the OG.
I'm just going to show them the page. I'm going to pull up the...
That's the OG. Hold on.
Oh, gee. How okay,
that's the-
I shouldn't ask this, but you're definitely
So
not old to have an OG yet.
no, sir. This was
Sir,
that was the first song.
I'm just kidding.
That was the first song that I ever dropped right there.
Is this... am I looking at your channel? This is your channel
That's
here?
my channel. Yeah, you can
Okay.
go to that.
Just to kind of give people an idea, they can all check it out themselves at
For
some point.
sure. I don't know what song do I show 'em? Help. I need. Oh, Kelly said play Rising. Play Rising.
Rising, okay. I
Yeah.
turned the volume down on our end so that We don't
Yeah.
echo. Let us know, guys, if
We
there's
gotta
any
do it
echoing.
for. Oh, Kylie said Rising too. All right, so it's yep.
Now, YouTube might copyright strike me for this. It may have to be muted after the live stream. So if you guys are watching this on the replay, come and check out her YouTube channel.
Had to do it for you, Kels. And Kylie.
Ouch, sir. Questions later. You want to do a dab?
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of dabs left, but for you, no. Like, I'm gonna need more dabs anyway, so don't worry about that. I'm still not gonna give you I'm not gonna overload you.
Okay.
No pressure from me on the dabs. It's something I prefer, but. What's up, Ayla? What's up, Mary? Definitely doesn't sound like you.
Doesn't sound like me. You wouldn't expect me to sound like that.
Because you're so quiet and just...
Yeah, I am. So, like, as far as like the layers and everything in my songs, it's all me.
You sound so quiet and
But
shy.
that's because I have anxiety and I'm in an interview and I'm not good at this.
I have the type where I just tell you that I'm like, I just say it. Like, oh, I'm embarrassed. Oh, I'm anxious right now.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off and just settle that now.
I got mushrooms too if you need
Oh
extra
shit,
help.
no, we're not trying to go there. Hold on.
I'm kidding. I have my son. I'm not doing that. Do you guys go to any festivals or events or anything?
So we just came from, yep, we went to one in
Ohio.
it was one in person. But
Okay.
it was for like 30 plus metal bands actually. Yeah. She's so not quiet. Kylie, this is different. You know this.
All right, we're gonna give her a dab real quick.
Oh, I love you, Kylie. I'm sorry that you're witnessing this. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Dad. If he sees this.
Oh, Dad, this is the healthiest way to intake the cannabis. I mean, other
God,
than
no.
maybe eating it.
I feel like,
Like that's the only thing that's even better.
do I just start pulling? Okay.
Put me back to the blues. Yeah, we can't do that.
Ooh,
Got her.
dig it, yeah, for sure.
All right, so that was a little taste, guys, from her YouTube channel. But we're gonna hang out for a little
said,
while, and then I'll
"Really
see if we can
crazy."
get her to sing something.
Listen.
Take it to the head, Jeremy said.
That's G-Ski.
So
Death by dab, y'all know.
that's your
Ride
dad.
that dab high. Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, I'm saying dab now,
Oh,
not dad.
I thought your dad was in here telling you to
No.
take it to the head.
No.
All right, Dad.
No, he would
I
be
got
not. That would not be a dad response whatsoever.
So, when did you say? I guess I didn't get the answer. When have you? How long have you been sort of professional? When was that?
I would say like 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just enough to be feeling like you're confident with it. A little bit outside of the beginner stage of
Yeah.
the annoying, part where
I'm
it's
in the weird little middle ground,
Mhm.
where I just need to keep pushing and get my name out there, and yeah. So I feel like I'm just gonna continue to pick up shows. I've been in the studio quite a lot. I have a lot of things in the vault.
it's a lot better too in the studio than trying to get your name out there on your cell phone and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of thing. People
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. People do that. It's just
And
not.
yeah, it's very possible, but I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that would take a lot of also being able to like talk a lot as far as like being an influencer and
So you're not trying to go down that road totally. You just want to be like, I'm an artist and I'm going to work with people and
yeah.
you're
And
not
I
trying
mean,
to-
ultimately, if I could do that in the long run and be
Cheers.
comfortable with that, absolutely, I would do that. But honestly, I'm just gonna have to work with my comfortability with that first. But I'm not opposed to it whatsoever. I'm really not opposed to anything that comes with it.
It's really all about how comfortable you are, and as you get into any of this, being a public person, you start to realize that you're going to have to do some of that.
Yep.
Even if you're not a
1000%.
influencer, it's like even famous people now they're going backwards becoming influencers
Yeah.
because of the internet. It's a sidestep. It's not necessarily where they were, but
Right.
now they're like, I saw Pauly Shore back on X, which was Twitter. I don't know if you guys do the X at all, but
I do not personally, but
it's a nice place. It's a little bit more free,
Nice
and
place.
Facebook puts a lot
I
of
feel-
restrictions on us
I
around
feel
here.
like
you know
X
what I mean?
is wildin'.
You guys
That's
can
why I
smoke,
don't have
ladies,
it.
If you wanna, go ahead. Let's keep
If
it
you
rolling.
you smoke?
No, I'm talking about.
No, I know, but I was just
It was a
asking in
side
general.
note. I was just saying, feel
No?
free to light
Okay.
it up. You don't have to hold out on our part. I felt bad. I was like, we're over here just chonging in like
I know,
over
yeah.
here by themselves, all
Swear.
with nothing to smoke.
Selfish.
You need a lighter? I got a lighter
Are you?
right here. Oh, you're
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Dabs,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
any of you do dabs?
The response. Okay.
Never. Have you ever? Because
But I've heard good things about them.
if you
Yes.
haven't ever done a dab, your first dab will make you feel like the first time you got high in high school or whatever. Like you just
No, definitely. That shit has you a different level. Slap.
ride that dab high. Kelly says, "Okay,
Period.
well, I want to get her. I want to get her relaxed so that she won't be so nervous, and then we can just talk about like what's really going on. Okay?
Yeah.
So
I'm
like,
getting
what's
there.
the plan? What's the plan, Billy? Do you want to work with like say a country music artist was like, you know, Billy, I really love what you're doing, and like, and he just wants to come in and like work with you somehow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My first of all, the main reason why I would do that is because my dad always wanted me to be a country singer, like growing up. Cause like I grew up in the boonies. I grew up in Glassford, Illinois, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I know Glassford.
Yeah, surprisingly. So yeah. And so that was something that he always wanted for me. I would
I just tried to
absolutely
inhale off my microphone just now. No one saw it. But I'll tell you about it.
fried. But yeah, so I would definitely be down for that reason. I just like I said, I don't really limit myself to any genre. So
Baby lungs, Bobby. Yeah. Okay.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's funny.
Well, dabs are not for everyone. Honestly, what I think most people have problems with is the heat, and they'll roast that thing and hand it to you here, and then you're like, oh, and then you just burn your throat.
Yes.
That's why the e-nail is nice. And the other
and
problem
you can limit that.
yeah, because a constant heat. The other
Yep.
problem is people will they're not prepared for it. Dabs that's a liquid. It's a vapor. So
It's gonna hit a
your
lot
brain is
harder.
thinking that you're drowning. That's what's happening. That's why you're coughing more when you do a dab. You're like, oh,
Dude,
but I mean, you don't if you like.
you gotta
get used to it.
train.
You get used. Yeah,
you gotta
train
train
yourself.
for that shit.
You gotta train. I could see a whole movie montage right now.
Yeah, no, for real.
I started doing a couple of movie reviews here and there recently. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I
Dude,
reviewed for,
my
so I didn't have to
ADHD
have
doesn't allow
somewhere
it.
to go that week.
Yeah, no, I feel you,
Your ADHD doesn't allow you to watch movies.
dude. No, like
I
so.
can watch them in parts. you know.
like bits and pieces, but you already know so first of all, if I'm trying to watch it, it's either A, so good that I am locked in, B, I'm thinking about something totally different, or C, I fall asleep. Like it's one of the three, but very, very rarely do I like really lock into movies. I feel like
The only ones I care to do like a review, and some people here are enjoying those, are the like franchises. So I did the Beverly Hills Cop that just came out, and I did the what was the other one? Bad Boys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we go back and look at we will look at the trailers from the original movies, and that's mildly entertaining versus watching some new garbage that's out there right now.
Right. Yeah.
So, guys, I'm going to be getting the wheel going here in a minute. So if anybody hasn't gotten their number in for this week yet, make sure that you do. 30 minutes. We've got 50 people in the house. Guys, make sure that you hit that like button. Please share us out before we... I'm not going to let her sing unless we get another 10 people in here.
Hey, thank you.
As soon as she starts, I'm... cut the mic! That's what I'm going to do. Okay, let me think of something else good to ask you. What was it? Okay, let me ask this: have you ever had any like vocal training? Have you ever just gone through that yourself, or did you like seek some sort of classes? 'Cause a lot of people out there think, oh, I'm just not a good singer, but they don't realize that a lot of professional artists also go through the classes and put themselves through the the lessons.
Yeah. So me personally. I've been singing since I could talk. Like I have a book of songs that I had written in like elementary school. So I started teaching myself this at a very young age. And it also kind of runs in my blood. My biological dad was a musician. And so growing up, I eventually started getting like instruments and things like that because my uncle, who really is my dad, he raised me. He started with a small little guitar, and then he got me a set of bongos, and then he got me a harmonica, and then he
he got you a harmonica?
Yeah, dude. I
can play it for about 15 or about 8 seconds is about as far as I can play it.
Dude, I haven't played a harmonica in probably 12 to 15 years.
Well, that could be fun. We need to get her really stoned and see if she can play the harmonica.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. I could try, but golly, it's been a minute.
I mostly just blow air through it once in a while.
Yeah, just make a noise.
Yeah, make notes.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, so then from then on, I just started like doing things by ear.
Okay.
I was in. Oh, tell Wyatt good night, and I love him so much. Aunt Billy will come to see him soon. But yeah, I started teaching myself things. In high school I was in chamber singers and choir. So that's like the training that I've had.
Ooh, choir. That's
I mean, really, yeah, like you know how that is. Not really. But then in college, I did take one semester of like a singing class where it was like a online one-on-one situation. And it was more so like classical though.
Interesting.
So not really. I haven't had any type of training in the things that I just do myself, really.
Some basic like training on the notes and what it sounds like.
Yeah, essentially. But this is really just something that I picked up on from a young age, as far as like just hearing things and like being able to play things by ear and kind of just pick things up and be good with them.
My
and
brother used to do that.
I really do feel like I got that from my biological dad, 100%. So.
The music gene
Yep.
was passed down.
Yep, it was.
Have you ever tried something that you didn't like as far as music? Were you like, oh, I'm not good at that?
Like drill rap. Drill rap. Like, okay, listen. I try, dude, but no matter how hard I try, when I try to rap and like really like talk on the beat or say like, you know what I'm saying? Like it still comes out melodic. Like I don't know, I can't turn it off. Like it's really hard if I'm being honest.
Let me ask you something about drill rapping. Is this off the top of your head? Is this something that you could have written down ahead of time?
I mean, it's both. It depends. It's
It
both.
doesn't matter. Okay.
I mean, I don't like sit and freestyle myself. If you gave me a couple of minutes, I could probably come up with like, you know, a little few bars or whatever. But like, I don't
Tell me
freestyle
everything
myself.
that's bad about you, and I'll come up with some good stuff. That's how it is, right? Like give
yeah.
me some good insults, and then I'll give you good rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I think a lot of people would. Sometimes they start something, and I'll relate it to what I do with the plants. Some people will try to grow something, and then it dies. Like, well, I can't grow anything. Well, no, they try something else.
Yeah.
You know?
No, really though. Like that could be all it takes. Like some people pick up a guitar and like try that and it doesn't click. Well, then they sit at a piano and it's like boom. Like honestly, if you're interested in music, anything, like just try shit. Like what do you have to lose? Honestly, just try shit and like you might just be fantastic at something and you had no idea.
We got someone in here from New Mexico for the first time. What's up?
Hello.
Marisa.
Oh, violin. I have always wanted to learn how to play violin. Like since I was a little girl, I feel like that is one of the coldest instruments of all time. I want to learn that.
You just
so
like
bad.
the way they just stand, and it's just it's commanding.
It's
my son
man.
likes it. We tried it. We went to a music event, which was I forget what the title was, but it was letting kids like get to see all sorts of different music.
That's cool.
And he was like playing with the bow, I guess you call it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
I like
captivating
piano.
for sure.
I think if I ever learned something, a piano would be really fun.
Yeah, piano is fun as well. I like piano as well.
You got to have the fingers for it, though, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like I have stubby fingers, and I still
Bagpipes, Justin?
bagpipes.
I would disagree with that. Bagpipes would be hard to play, I think.
I agree.
Yeah. Do any of you play an instrument? We don't have to see you for you to respond. Okay. No.
I play the keyboard. I'm a keyboard.
There you go.
Okay.
I've had a guitar for like
Keyboard,
majority
she
of
said,
my life,
okay.
and it's so hard. Like it's so much easier to learn how to play the keyboard than it is.
See that? But that's what I'm saying.
You can get those fancy
Yeah,
guitar
it does
fingers,
hurt.
though.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Get the fancy fingertips, though, and then you can like bypass all.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that too. Get them calloused.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. It's always been. And I'm
It's
also
painful.
left-handed,
Me too.
So like it's kind of just become a decoration.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Like, every time someone
Put it up on the wall.
I was gonna say you could hang
No,
it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Just get good at just one note. You know,
Like
just
one
Just the
chord.
one.
One chord.
Just the one. Yep.
It
Just get real good at that.
I
You
think
know.
that's something I would probably have to take some class for.
Taking
Yeah.
classes. Yeah.
Piano and keyboard is like
The-
easier to like
Pick up.
so- yeah. so-
Yeah.
They actually have apps now that can help you
Mm-hmm.
learn music too.
I downloaded one of them. Did you use it?
Oh no, was it free?
She shook her head. That was not a good. Nah.
Was it free?
It was. Well, it was one of those apps. Like where it's free to download, and it's like, okay, now pay $10 a month. Yeah. They
What?
I'm gonna
That's
do
what it
this
gets you, though.
just so that some of what you're saying is being heard.
Yeah, I downloaded the app, and then it's like those apps that's free to download, but then it's like, okay.
They want to.
Now you gotta pay.
Right.
See, that's where they get you.
Yeah, that's how they hook you. That's where they
Uh-uh.
get you. I undownloaded.
You undownloaded
Brenda,
space on the phone.
play guitar.
I didn't like it.
did
It hurt.
okay. She said it
See,
hurt.
it's
Everyone
the
says
calluses, bro. Just get past. Like,
Not
play
this
it for
way.
a week. You'll get past it. It'll build and it won't hurt
rules,
anymore.
okay.
But then if you stop, you're gonna have to restart and build them. Cause that's what I had to do last night. I haven't played guitar in years, and I had to hop on that bad boy and practice this. And yeah, I'm hurting a little bit today, but it's
Brenda
okay.
plays piano. That's awesome.
Hey.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
what
Are
was
you
I- oh,
from
yeah.
Newfoundland?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
from
he's a
Newfoundland.
He's a Newfie. Yeah. That song that played in the intro. Shouts out to Jay Frost. Cannabis Corner with Jay Frost. He's
Okay.
He's a Newfie down over there with the buys in the Newfoundlander. Yep. Mr. Justin is as well.
Okay.
Shouts out to all the Newfie friends. I've got,
That's
I'm pretty
crazy.
global. I will
That's-
tell you
that's
this:
cool.
that the only people that are local that have commented and that will comment are the people that came in to say hi to you. Because too many of my local friends and family, they watch, but I think they're hate watchers.
Hate watchers.
Hate
We don't like that.
watchers. They're not commenters, that's for sure. They don't get in
We
on all
don't
the
like
giveaways that I give out every month and all the, let's look. We got, let's see, shouts out to all the game night players this week and Mama Rochi for winning, and we gave out 15 prizes on Sunday. And that's separately than the 16 prizes that I give out every month from me. So
Wow.
it's so funny that my friends and family, they don't want to
tune
get in on none of that.
Oh,
They could be
man.
saving me the shipping. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's
But,
okay. You rather them stay away than come and show fake love, though, for real.
Oh well, that's for sure. But they'll be around for that as soon as I you know.
And that's when
get to
you
that next level.
boundaries,
That's
folks.
when-
Boundaries.
Drums are so hard, Brenda. I can do it. I can do drums, and you guys will hear this through the mic. Like if I do this, even lightly, you guys are hearing that right now. I tested all this earlier. But anyway, I could do it for like about 30 seconds, you know, but then like I that pattern is gone. Like
You see that?
know,
I
it's the angry
agree.
hot dog water. What's up, brother?
You see, Brian, man, I'm telling you, you
were
need
on the
friends
road,
like
Brenda.
mine. That's what you need. You need
Brenda-
friends like mine.
Brenda was an on the road singer or on the road player, and then we got
Oh, that's cool.
Marisa was a singer as well.
There
I
you
guess.
go.
My voice is the instrument. Okay. Oh. Sounds like you need a friend like me.
Yep.
Bobby Diggs. Okay.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I'm down. Do you know Bobby?
Yeah, that's Brian. That's Haya. Whichever you would like to call him. Haya is his stage name.
To describe the man, you just gave me two more names of him.
Indeed.
Is what happened. That was
Yeah.
his description.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yep. Every time I address him, I have to pick. I'm like, all right, what am I
Another
calling you
good show.
today?
Thanks, Perry. Appreciate you, brother. Perry, my moderator. And Brenda, I still haven't messaged you, but definitely looking to see if we can do something. Brenda's going to help me out on game night.
You go.
I run a game show, and I'm like running all the screens and writing all the stuff, and then I have, I'm over here, rolling the dice.
That's
So,
a lot. That's a lot.
and hey, if this goes well, this interview, if this, we're having an interview right now. If she does well tonight, guys, maybe we'll invite her back. And, who knows? The sky's the limit. We can
That'd
come
be
up
cool.
with all sorts of collabs.
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Nice
You too,
to meet
Justin.
you.
Thanks for hanging out.
Nice to meet you.
Smashly in the house. What is up? Smash, we're going to be having a little performance in a little bit, and I don't know what she's planned. All we did really work out was that you would sing something.
Yeah.
And it's whether that is a compilation of little bits of each song or one of your
How'd
new
you
songs
know?
or whatever you want to do.
How'd you know?
That's how you do it. That's how you promote all of your music. Is you give them a little bit of everything.
I guess I did the
was in
right
school.
shit then.
Our
That's
class for 6 years. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Marisa, maybe a side conversation. We should have you on sometime remotely to come up and sing. That'd be awesome.
still can't read sheet music. Understandably so. Honestly, it's really confusing if you don't consistently practice that.
You're right, Timothy. I definitely would invite her back. She's only the second female artist I've had on from musically, I should say, second
What do you
female
mean?
musician.
You'll maybe invite her back.
Yeah,
Hey,
he knows
shout
me
out
too well.
Timothy.
He
Thanks,
knows
bro.
me too
I
well.
appreciate you.
Would love to. Okay, heck yeah. Hit me up in the DMs if I can remember. I'll try to hit you up. Check out your music. Okay.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's on all streaming platforms, which, granted, I haven't dropped in a long time. It's been a minute, so it's about drop time. It's about time to pick a
Do
date.
you have new music that you've been working on?
Oh, I have a vault full of music that I haven't dropped. Yeah, I just gotta.
That's the way to do it.
No, really, that's kind of, especially being like a new artist with not a huge following, like your best bet is dropping singles for a while until you get the following that you want. Because like, if you think about it, if you're sitting here dropping EPs and albums, like, think of the amount of songs that people probably aren't even listening to, and the amount of songs that are kind of just like going over people's heads, and that might be something that's like really important to you that you want to get out there. You save that, and you drop singles, try to get attention, try to get a following. That's
not only that, but you spread them out a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Because you don't want to just be
oversaturate it either. No.
That's what used to happen. I definitely consider myself like a shoot. I don't even have the words now that I'm trying to consider myself. But I mean, as far as music, like I'm not. I don't have a lot of bands and songs in my head. Like I don't have a lot of that information, but it's still very important to me. It's important to everyone, even if you don't know it, or even if you don't have like this passion for like knowing the people and knowing the names.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like old school bands, they'd put out an album of 20 songs, and you might only like a couple.
Yep.
And it's because they all seem to drone on like the same sound all the way through the album.
Yeah, and that
And that's
part
part
too.
of it is that
yeah,
you're putting out too much at once. I
Yeah.
think some of it.
for sure. No, definitely.
So you said you write as well.
Yeah, I write all of my anything that you hear from me.
What's
I
your
wrote
creative process? Is it the same always, or have you tried different things? Hanging
So-
upside down,
it. Okay, so honestly,
sound and light deprivation.
when I first started, so like I said, Miss Red was the very first song that I ever dropped, and the way that I wrote that was banging on a coffee table. I gave myself a beat, and
Okay.
I started singing my feelings at the time to that. I had just went through a breakup of 3 years. I was down bad.
It's always the breakups that create the
Bro,
best music, isn't it?
I tell you what.
Is that it? What's up?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely up there. But
Jess, what's up?
yeah, so I just started singing. That's what came out to the beat, and then hopped on YouTube, found something that went with it, and then hopped in that little studio in the garage and laid it, and that was my first single.
So that kind of brings me to when I started doing the. I wasn't going live at first. I was just recording my show.
Yeah.
But it's similar in the fact that you just have to do it. Make the
Literally.
bad ones. Make the throw some garbage out there and then
Yep.
see what happens.
Yeah.
And maybe you find later on you go back and find your original songs that you could redo or add to it or figure
And
something.
vamp 'em, yeah.
And then you remix your
Definitely.
Casper Slide Part 84, and then you
Right.
just like keep it going, right? You just add
Yeah.
something else to it. Like, oh, we're in the Swiss Alps now.
Right. And I mean, that's something that I even consider doing because, like I said, I've been writing music since I was in elementary school. And so I still have a binder full of them. And there is a specific song that I would play, like even for like my basketball team in high school, we'd have like sleepovers and volleyball teams. And I would bring my guitar and I would sing this song.
Oh, you would sing it live, okay. And
Yeah,
just,
and,
pull
like,
out your tape deck or whatever.
Yeah, and it would
kidding.
it would make a lot of people emotional. And that was because I when I write music, I don't sing about bullshit. I sing about
You put real emotion in it.
yeah, 1000%.
That's what's cool about a song that you like versus, not to cut you off, I'm sorry.
you're okay.
But for me, I grew up on TV and movies and stuff. I don't watch a lot of it now. A lot of it's kind of garbage, but I also don't have as much time. I'm on the screen more.
Yeah.
But what I see the differently is that I have there are great movies in my head that I can still remember most of the details to.
Right.
And I don't. A lot of people will disagree, but I don't have the desire to go back and watch old movies that I've already seen, unless I'm with somebody like, hey, we want to
wanna see this?
we want to talk about it while we're watching it. Like, remember
Yeah.
this part? Like, that's different. But with music, that favorite song, you can listen to it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And then put it away, and then come back, bring it back, and listen to it again.
And it's nostalgic.
Because it's that passion, it's that energy that's being put into it.
1000%.
Yeah, there's energy in a movie, but it's all fake. We know it's fake, and maybe they do put real energy. People get hurt, all that stuff. It's real in that sense.
Yeah.
But it's real trying to fool us, and we're just
yeah.
like, you can write that off as okay.
But
Yeah,
music is raw.
I hate to pigeonhole this conversation because I know some people disagree. Like, oh, well, watch The Notebook and I cry every time or whatever. Like, I guess that's some energy and that's real passion or whatever, but it's not either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
guess I
understand what you're
digress.
saying.
Everybody, don't get angry out there, ladies, with the Ryan Gosling fans or whatever.
But I understand
But,
what you're saying.
yeah,
like,
it's different. Music's
ultimately,
It's
like
different.
music is raw emotion, whereas like movies can be emotional, but at the end of the day, like that is still staged. That is still not a pure human experience, whereas a song could be.
Well, you can tell where there's like that, like, what do they call it, like corn pop, or what they call it,
Are you talking about
like
lofi or
well, you've got like
what
the
is it?
K-pop stuff,
K-pop?
and then there's like there's different
K-pop.
like sort of like pop terms they add to it, and
Yeah.
it's basically all the different like very bubblegum something. There was another term, but
Bubblegum pop, probably.
yeah,
something.
but there's different terms for like the just garbage music that is kind of catchy, but also isn't really like there's no feeling behind it.
Right.
That radio stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
There's a lot of terms for that, but
Yeah.
I can't
And don't get
remember.
me wrong, I mean, I have a song or two where, like, you can kind of say that, but if you listen to the verse, like, I'm still talking. Like, I can't write a song based off pure BS. Like, I really have to write about things that I've been through or things that I've felt personally. Otherwise, it just doesn't work for me. Authenticity has always been the way to go.
Okay, we are at the 50-minute mark. So what I want to do, go for now. Okay, all right, Marisa, appreciate you coming in. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, definitely come back and see us. I'm gonna switch microphones to. Let's see. Wait, not this one. This one, so that she can be heard a little bit better. If you're ready.
Yes, sir. Let me grab.
Obviously, you don't have to be ready right this second.
Thank
but
you.
while I do this though, and give her, I mean, she can warm up and stuff, and you can just
Yeah.
have fun with it. You don't have to go right into a song or
Okay,
anything.
cool.
But I am going to start working on the wheel for the numbers, so I have to get on my phone for that. And I'm going to be a little distracted, but I want everybody to relax and enjoy, and hopefully you like it enough to follow the channel and go check out Billi on Facebook, Billi Foxx, like it's spelled in the title, and on YouTube and everywhere else that she's at. So, all right, let me get out of here. Okay, so this is I'm gonna turn this towards you. It's a directional, towards the side of it. So you can
Towards
just
the side?
you can just kind of go straight at it,
Like
and then
this?
you can lower it if you need to.
Oh, whoa. Look at that. Fancy smells.
However you like. All right, so guys, I'm gonna switch it over right now.
No, I'm just playing around right now, but I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of the pain, like real-ish, okay, I have not played this in so long. I have not played my guitar in years, to the point where I had to hurry up and go get the strings changed yesterday so that I could practice this last night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I kind of just threw something together real quick.
What made you bring the guitar?
So I feel like I really just want to be representational of, like, real raw music, because I feel like nowadays, in, like, our generation, like, what you hear on the radio, what you hear on TikTok, what you hear everywhere, it's just gotten so far away from, like, what music really is and what it could represent. And I feel like it represents a lot of dumb shit, if you ask me. To each his own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I could sit there and listen to a turn-up song and just get lit like everybody else. But at the end of the day, I got into music because this has been my therapy. This has been the one thing in my life that's been consistent since I was a little girl. And so, therefore, it just means a lot to me, and I just wanted to represent it in a way that I haven't before, and just show a talent that I haven't shown before.
Yeah, 'cause this is my first time meeting you, so to me this is you. So it's an interesting, perspective change there. Sorry, I'm yelling.
For sure.
At you.
No,
I
you're
know
okay.
I'm yelling, but they can hear me.
Can y'all give me some feedback on whether or not you can hear the guitar too?
Yes, please do.
Please let me know. Because I am doing a plucking pattern with my fingers, which is not as loud as like a plucking pattern with a pick. So
It should come across well, because I've had another artist that comes in with a guitar too. So
okay, I feel like the strumming pattern wouldn't be a problem, but okay.
sounds clean. Colin says, "What's up, brother?"
Sounds clean. Okay, perfect.
Jeremy's gonna
Okay.
rock out with you. Yes.
All right. So, also, I'm about to go off screen for just a second. I actually underwent an emergency oral surgery like a little over a week ago that went left. They did it horribly. And I'm still recovering from that now.
I feel so bad now.
No, do not feel bad.
Suddenly
Do
can't
not
talk
feel
in
bad.
about 5 seconds.
No, but No, I have gauze replacing a hole in my mouth right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out so that it doesn't get in the way. No. Honestly, hey, sometimes you just got to thug shit out and do what you got to do in order to get where you want to be.
Okay, take it easy.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's nice and light and everything. Oh, I might have to adjust it now a little bit. What was you gonna do? What do you need? Need something? Garbage over here. Oh, you want just throw your gum away? I'll go over here.
It's not gum.
Oh, your gauze. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's okay.
Thanks.
No problem. I've had surgery. I get it.
Oh,
I had sinus surgery. That was not fun either. I can't imagine that was
Did you
it.
have a deviated septum?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew it.
All right. Make sure we're going to reset this and let us know, guys, if you can hear well. Last night I was attacked by a spider, and so I shoved
Oh, shit.
the stuff in this hole here.
She's an arachnid.
I wasn't attacked by a spider. I just saw a spider, and he walked up my boom here, and so I shoved a little stuff in the hole there so that he couldn't go inside.
Oh my god.
I can't with spiders.
Well, we're in the basement, and they're good for my plants. You know, like they take out the bad stuff.
Actually, when I was younger, my parents had like weeping willows, and me and my friends were down like walking through, and I remember walking and just seeing a giant spider right in my face, you know?
Dude, the amount of times I've had to save this
Let me
woman from
adjust that camera.
spiders.
You're all jacked up on the camera.
Oh,
now.
I'm all jacked up. Here I go. I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
did that.
The dad did that.
The dab did that.
Don't blame the dad.
The dab of my loss of balance. I feel like Nora Jones or somebody would probably like
You're like what?
Nora Jones or like somebody from that era.
Just be Billi Foxx.
Period. That part. Period.
Got it.
Okay. So let me pull this up.
Harry's number 4. Jess is number 5. Go ahead, I'm just
No, you're okay.
letting them know that I'm doing the thing.
Okay. I'm not saying without anything in my mouth. Alright, let's see. Usually I'm not the type to talk my shit, but now it's time. These bitches beg for respect while I'm demanding mine. Gotta get some shit off my chest, give me some peace of mind. These people don't got your back, they'll hang you out to dry quick. Never get offended by a bitch. Know you like attention, you don't get a lot of this. Trust is no replacing me, so I don't even trip. But I can't even lie, I never thought it'd be like this. Like this. Like this, like this. Now I'm sick to my stomach again about something I made up in my head. Feels like we're just so close to the edge. Oh God, and my heart doesn't want this to end. You keep begging me to let you in, waiting for all these bruises to mend. Feels like I'm crawling out of my skin. Oh God, can we please start this over again? I'm so high above the clouds and I'm never coming down. And the way your face is changing tells me what you're thinking about. Put your faith in what you're doing and you'll find a way somehow. Tell them what really happens when they try to count you out. No, I'm stepping in to rock the boat. Never seen a bitch like me before. Trying to put me in a box for one. Picking up the pace with every show. Putting my emotions on the floor. Looking real bad from head to toe. Trying to put me in my ass for show. Trying to learn the piece of letting go. And that's why I protect my heart. And I do it to a fault. And I really do believe that I defy the odds. All the things that came before me. All the stupid shit I've done. I can't stop till who I wanna be. And who I am is one. 'Cause 'cause I've got a point to prove and I got something I should say. But if you don't want no bullshit, don't bring none of it this way. No, you've been with spineless bitches, but I'll stand out what I say. I don't want this back and forth to be the memories we made. I ran out of breath. That shit is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really like it. Yeah, feel free. This is great. Never had a little live in studio audience before.
Hey, yeah, a little
Like off camera audience. It's great.
memories. Oh, Mary, you know. Oh my gosh. Thank you. They knew exactly what song it was. Thank y'all.
Oh, so it was like a toned down version of a song that.
Oh yeah, so literally all of those songs sound nothing like that at all. They are all more so like hip hoppy sort of beats, like R&B.
They were multiple songs.
There was 4.
That was the thing. That
There
was
was
the
4.
compilation that you were talking about.
There was 4 songs in that.
Oh, they were mixed together pretty well.
Thank you.
Say.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, for a novice harmonica player like myself.
Yeah.
See,
There you go.
That's all I got.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the little thing I put together last night to bring in. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Well, thank you.
absolutely.
I don't want to make you sing too much because of your surgery, but let's get our other mics back. Are you want to do something else, or before I switch it back? It doesn't matter. Just matters on where they can hear us. You can just play guitar even if you want to. Sure.
Wonderful. I mean, yeah. It's like music ASMR. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Do you know Third Eye
rocking.
Blind?
Third Eye Blind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish you could step back from that ledge, my friend.
Oh yeah.
You could.
You know, I've been into recently.
What's
Have
that?
you heard any of? Let me switch it back here so we can all talk. You can probably still jam a little bit that way too.
Yeah, I can just
I just wanna
play
make
stuff.
sure that. I think they can hear us now. Okay, can you hear me, guys? Good. We're good. Like some of that, I don't even know what you call it. It's not country. It's like hillbilly. What's his name? Oliver Anthony. Have you heard of him?
Oliver Anthony.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's not copyrighted. We could actually play it. This one was getting by, but then finally they started catching me on that one too. The classic blues, playing it at a different speed. Everybody was digging that for a while, but then they started hitting me. Yeah.
Do you know, are you aware of the new jazz beats?
Remember, your mic is. Let's get in the conversation.
I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure everybody can hear you. That's all. Richmond, north of Richmond, Bobby. Yeah. See some stuff like that.
No.
But like some Jelly Roll. Yeah.
Oh, that's who that is. Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna play it because. Don't pause me.
That is that shit. Okay, now that I know who that is, dude is sick. I wanted to cover this song.
Get on the mic.
Bro,
Tell him.
I have
Tell
wanted
him.
to cover this song.
Bring you
Simply.
This here. Come on.
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at that. Okay,
There you
fancy.
go.
That's
You
better.
gotta
Okay,
keep
so
bending down. That's why I did that.
genuinely,
You gotta use it.
I've wanted to cover this song for a year now because my dad loves this song so much.
Is it?
And I personally love this song too. I think it's just man, y'all gotta listen to
too.
lyricism. And I know everybody gets caught up in
usually
like
right
the beats and the music and yada yada. Like y'all gotta listen to people's lyricism.
The thing about him is that he's untrained and he just did it himself.
In his backyard
That's
with
what
his
makes it a
dog.
little bit different sounding,
Yeah.
kind of, you know.
No, it's crazy. Like, absolutely.
But not just him though. There's another band that I like, the Dead South. Have you heard of them?
That sounds familiar.
There's some I can't play them, but I can play this one at least.
Yeah.
We're gonna play it. What'd you say? You sound
Play that
like
one.
You sound like when I sing a song, don't know the words. I whistle a lot because I don't know the words. That's how I do it. Can you whistle? I mean, you can't whistle as like in a song.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Like, can
I thought you meant just in general,
Can you
like-
cat call?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? We got. Oh yeah. What's up, brother? Gabe in the house. What's up, man?
Jelly Roll. Yes,
Jelly
10 out
Roll
of 10.
is more of a country rap than Oliver Anthony, but I do
He
like
is.
some Jelly Roll, and it's sort of like that whole sort of like collage of stuff I've been kind of into a little bit. But the Dead South, I'll play you one later maybe. But
Okay.
here, we'll play this real quick. It's a 3-minute.
Yes.
There's
This
just
is-
something about his voice, and he's got
It's
like
just
a little bit
he's
of
so authentic.
soul into it. You know, he's
He's-
definitely got his
Man.
feelings into it for sure.
1000%.
Let's
Very
play,
authentic.
Let's put it up here.
We love genuinity.
We're gonna continue having a little sesh, guys. If you all out there smoking with us, tell us what you're smoking on. Let's do it.
We can
We've
spark the
got-
joint. Yeah, go for it.
Still got 48 people in the house. Cheers, everybody.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end.
Cheers, champ.
Cause the rich men,
See, I
cause
told
the
you.
rich
It's literally in
men.
his backyard with his dog. Hick pop. That's
wish politicians
hilarious. Hold on.
Look out for minors, not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the whole beast milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down.
Man.
Lord, it's
Y'all
a damn
hear him?
shame what the world's
Man.
gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true,
Did he
but
say
it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
It's just something about him that kind of took the nation by storm. Something about his words. Something about like the line that he put in there. I wish politicians would look out for miners and not just miners on an island somewhere. Not everybody understands that. It hits people. If you know, you know. Yeah, it was good. I actually, I just watched something recently of his. It was his 1 year anniversary since he did this song out in his woods. And he just did a little kind of update video, and it was pouring down rain. He was out there on his phone, just raining on him, and he was just out there talking about it and kind of where he's been and how he's got places that he's going to be going. He's going to be doing other things, and so he's trying not to be, one hit wonder. He's got some other songs that I like, but
that
you gotta
song
be careful.
is just so powerful.
Like
when you start off on a note like that, oh my gosh.
Well, you never know what you'll get, like, quote, discovered for.
Yeah.
And it may not even be music. You might find out, like, oh, what? Like something else altogether. Like,
definitely.
We were talking about passion and music earlier, and it's so sad what happened to Tenacious D. But Tenacious D was always a like sort of one of my favorite bands because they have, like, you can feel the passion, like we were talking about, but they're singing about completely made up stuff right there, right then and there even, and just like something about Jack Black, the way he could do that, and maybe it's just because he's an actor, I don't know, but it was something about, like, he would just put this, such feeling in a song that's just completely made up about nothing, and now he just canceled himself.
Man, oh man. I sure wondered what the hell happened to Jack Black.
Oh, trying to do.
I think he's just like living.
He's probably buying.
He's just
into
out there
other
living.
things. A lot of actors do, they all buy liquor, and then like they look down on us cannabis users. Although there you have, well, you have a lot of them that are getting into cannabis too. Though there's actually a lot of actors and celebrities that are getting in. Not just some of them are dipping their toe into, like, oh, these are just CBD gummies. That's it. And then the other ones are like jumping straight in, like Mike Tyson with his ranch.
Dude,
418-acre ranch.
Fucking licking a toad and shit.
Licking a toad.
Dude, he did. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, he did the, like, bro, there's a psychedelic, I don't know all the details, but you go out there, lick a toad, and you're going to trip balls.
He's saying that you're saying that he can do it at his ranch.
Maybe. Potentially. I really don't know the details of that either. All I know is dude does drugs in some weird-ass ways. That's all. I don't know.
Well, the toads talk to me and they tell me it's really fun. I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting one. Although I've never licked a toad, but I have tried other things.
Have you seen the Weeknd's music video where he licks a toad and it's like he goes into like this trip? He
have
has
you seen Pack a Lunch? I don't know who sings it.
Pack a Lunch.
Pack a Lunch. Pack a Lunch. Oh,
no, hell no, I have not seen that.
You would.
No Tyson slander.
No Tyson slander. Look. Did they ever have the fight, Tyson and Jake Paul, or somebody?
No, I don't think so.
Chickened out or something.
But thing about it is, I feel really bad for dude, cause like, yo, he had like a hella traumatic childhood. Like, y'all wonder why he's out here biting off ears, bro. He been through some shit.
I see you can't Grammy.
You might fuck around and do that too if you, man.
This is by Prof.
All right, let's see. Red Man.
I'm not sure if I can play it without getting.
Oh,
it's really funny though.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the little preview is making me nervous.
One of my clients.
Oh, for real?
It's funny. They make it sound good and funny.
Is it like a Weird Al type of shit?
Weird Al takes other songs and changes them.
He makes them himself,
his song, but it's also really funny and about packing a lunch.
Oh,
it's good stuff. Remember?
When you die, your brain releases tons of DMT into your system. DMT is crazy.
Made a monkey out of me tonight. Jason is a local viewer. Thank you for coming in, bro. Thanks for commenting.
There you go.
Can of Grammy. I saw that you caught some of those
aluminum foil
bands, and that's BS. That's why I keep pushing everyone to go over and try other apps, which you have. So shouts out to you and other people. Check me out on X. Check us out on Rumble. Places where freedom of speech is a little bit higher priority. Not saying that it's not gonna be messed up at some point, but
Weird Al has
at least
a
for
book.
now, it's better
That's
than
crazy.
nothing. Aluminum foil, okay.
I did not know Weird Al has a book. That's wild. Is it like a kid's book?
It's a kid's book. Justin said, okay.
It is it? Is it
Yeah,
actually?
he said Weird Al kids book. He put
Oh
out.
Lord, see?
That seems right.
Yeah, that fits.
That
definitely fits.
I really want to play this for you, ladies, but that's okay. Maybe later.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like he would be
So-
successful at that. Definitely.
I am going to share in the wheel.
Oh shoot. Hey.
Let's see. I think we got up to 17. Oh no, Terry's number 16. Okay. People will get on it by tomorrow because I'm going to spin again tomorrow. Let's see. Brenda is number 15. Timothy number 14. Brenda Breiler is number 13. Canagrammy, you're number 12. Margaret Jett, number 11. Crystal is number 10. G-Rod, you're number 9. Tommy McKetta, number 8. William, you're number 7. Let's see. Nobody, you're number 6. Jess Rosebud, number 5. Perry Wood, number 4. And then I gave the other 3 numbers to the Facebook side. Let me see if anybody is commenting now. Sandy, you did get a number. I actually gave you number 1 over on the Facebook, on the Waylon Maccabee subscription group that you're in. You got the first number, so I didn't give you a number on locals, but yeah, you're in there. In there like swimwear, girl. Don't worry about it. We're going to get you some good stuff. Sandy and Gerald both won from Country Boy Weeds last couple weeks, so they're going to be getting some goodies from him as well. Lots of wins to happen. Yeah, so on my page I posted a schedule for all my shows. What I do. I stick to that weekly,
Yeah.
Try to stick to a time because it's sometimes the only thing that I can stick to.
Type stuff.
Consistency.
Yeah.
That's what's key.
Key, definitely.
That's what's key.
Key.
So, what do you do anything besides this? Do you work somewhere?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't need to tell me details. Just like what do you do?
Yeah. So previously, I was an anesthesia tech at a vet office. Oh snap! But I didn't get paid very well there. So I ended up just here a few months back began waitressing. Because ultimately, like, this is my goal, and I just need something that's gonna pay my bills and get me where I need to be financially. So, therefore, that's what I'm doing currently. In the future, I really, honestly, this is what I'm shooting for. But if this doesn't work, I've always wanted to work with animals, so I may. I've thought about doing my own like grooming service. I've thought about different things like that. Because I like animals more than people most times, so I would prefer to do that.
I get that. I'm actually allergic to pets, but I have them. Johnny, what's up, brother? Do you want a number? Johnny's been in and out of my lives every now and then for quite a while. You probably know how to get a number. I don't know if you're yanking my number chain there, but you have to be a subscriber to get a number. You can subscribe on Facebook, although I highly recommend that you don't, and go over to locals.com. Subscribe to me over there on the indoorfarmer.locals.com. That is much better because Facebook could take those away anytime if they don't like some. There's errors. I had an error the other day. I've been talking about it, and I'm going to talk about it until everybody on Facebook finds me on X. But this error that literally I had my tripod back there facing my plants. There's no cannabis growing in there right now. And it was like not even a minute, and there was an error, and it stopped my video live stream.
Somebody report or something?
I don't think so. It wasn't even a minute. Like that, it wasn't even long enough. And I usually go live shirtless and do dabs for 2 hours. Like, that's just for fun. And like this
Yeah.
was a 30-second video where it just had an error, right? Well,
That's cool.
Facebook comes back and says, well, they think I was selling guns and drugs. I'm like, come on,
Oh,
motherfucker.
what?
And so, of course, AI has no way to actually do an actual check. And so I have some kind of yellow restriction or some kind of check mark on my profile. And the reason I keep bringing it up is because those little errors could be easily something that they can just take away my subscriptions if they wanted to.
Oh wow, yeah.
And so I try to tell people if they want to support me, if they want to get in on all the prizes and the giveaways and the Hash and Dash immunity, then please go over to Locals. I have a few subscribers on Facebook, and that's fine. I appreciate you guys, but that's why I charged a $1 more on Facebook, because Facebook also costs more too. It's
Yeah.
they take more of a cut. How do I get a number, Justin? This is only a subscriber wheel. This wheel is for people that are part of the Indoor Farmer community. I do 3 spins a week, and this is exactly why I do the 3 spins, so that everybody wants to find out how to get on the wheel.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Uh-huh.
I do it 3 times a week, and yeah.
Love you, cuz. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she did great. I don't want to push you to do any more, but I do want to hear more. So it's that's
Yeah.
not a bad thing. You want to leave them wanting more, right? That's how it's done.
Yeah.
No problem, Justin. I appreciate you, bro. I see you have been a fan for quite a long time. We're coming up on, let's see, every single show I do now is over a year, and game night was at episode 70. So almost. It's going to be 2 years here in a little bit for all the shows I've done now. That's great. All right. Let's do a spin here and then maybe have another smoke. And if there's anything at all that you want to promote, and of course we live close enough like this, we can come back as much as you want. And actually,
Thank you.
I'll just give you an idea of what I want to do. And it's hard for me because I'm doing so many things.
Yeah.
But I want to have a musician every night of the week, and maybe not Sundays. It would be tough to do on a game night, but in the musician intermission in the middle of my show every night, like a 10-minute intermission, would be the end goal. And heck, we can figure it out. Like maybe you have other musician friends, and we can come up with like a little bit of we could figure it out, and then maybe it could be a thing. So we'll talk about it more offline, but
definitely.
we'll definitely be having Billy back. And I appreciate all of Billy's friends and family that are in the house. Thanks for coming through. All right, good luck to all the Locals members. If anyone just went in to get a number now, I'm not going back, so I'll have to check it again tomorrow to see if anybody jumped in. Mary says, great work. Okay, okay. Got to put these up a little bit just to show our friends on other platforms. Don't be alarmed by the angry face. That's just John Doe. That's his calling card. Hot dog, water, and angry faces is his calling card. He also is a what do you call it? Anonymous. He's wearing a Leonardo mask in his profile picture.
Oh, so
See
he
if I can
just
find him.
remains.
Should be able to see the
anonymous.
angry faces pretty easily. Yeah, that's right. The profile picture is a picture of
Ninja
Leonardo,
Turtle.
but he's come up on screen at least a couple times that I know of, where he's wearing a Leonardo costume.
What the hell? Oh my gosh.
So I don't know what he looks like, but maybe someone does. Say again?
How do you dress up as Leonardo?
No, the turtle.
Yeah, like the Ninja Turtle. I'm dead.
I mean, you could like, I don't know, it could be done.
Dress up as a 40-something-year-old man?
Sure, I mean, the dude's still pulling, 18-year-old models or whatever he's dating. If he goes to Epstein Island, maybe worse, I don't know. Leo likes him young. He's pretty known for that one. But let's see who's number 12. Leonardo. I never even saw the Titanic. I'm like, I know how it ends. Why am I going to watch this?
Leo's #1 turtle.
Okay, let's see. Brendra is 13. Canagrammy, look at this. Canagrammy, your luck is already changing. You got Facebook restricted, but you've already found a new home and family outside of Facebook over on X with me. Join me. X does all the same things, except they're not going to restrict you all the time for weird, stupid stuff that didn't even happen.
X is out of control sometimes.
What do you mean?
That is, I mean,
you gotta tailor your algorithm. You gotta take out the porn and stuff. You gotta.
Bro, it's literally
never
so
once seen
hard
porn
to
on X.
avoid.
What? Sometimes I just get the comments. What the comments say about this? And it's like,
Well, it might be in the comments. Those are trolls in the comments.
Yeah.
Be careful about dipping in the comments.
It's gold in there sometimes.
There is some good stuff in the comments.
It's funnier than the actual.
Yeah, I agree. All right, guys, let's do another dab, I guess, and then we'll let the ladies go. Appreciate their time. All the kids over in this area go back to school tomorrow, so I'll be up early doing the breakfast thing. I don't even eat breakfast, but I'm going to be like, all right, let me cook some eggs and sausage.
Yeah.
He'd rather have Pop-Tarts, but I'm like, I'm not buying, I'm cutting out sugar and things. Let's get into that. Let me ask you a couple more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, for sure. What's up?
First of all, indica or sativa?
Sativa.
Okay. I'm with you on that one. Okay. Secondly, do you and have you ever grown anything?
Grown?
Doesn't have to be cannabis, like anything. A house plant.
Oh,
Oh, it's time to go. It's her bedtime, I think.
No. Have I grown anything?
And never, like, do you have, like, I don't know what parent situation is, but mom never had, like, a garden, or you never had, like, house plant or anything? No?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, well, you're my target audience. We'll just get you a little pot. We'll get some greenery in that. No, I'm just kidding. But it isn't. It is. It is really my audience is all people on the planet, because we all have to eat, right?
Yeah.
So for someone like you, who maybe you'll never grow a plant, but for me to like make it fun and entertaining to tell you or to get you to think about it more, just in that small step, just the beginning steps of like, where is my food coming from? Or like, why is it this way? Or look at, sometimes I'll on Wednesdays I'll read some of the news that has to do with our food, that people aren't seeing this story or that story. Oh, the fake
it's
meat
horrible.
here and
Oh,
this, that.
yeah.
And so I'll read these stories to try to just bring a little bit more awareness to it. Because my whole point is every person could take a baby step towards self-sustainability, and
Definitely.
And self-sustainability is such a charged term that's just used so much. It's overused. It's just like it's like a stale cardboard when I say it. It feels like I'm tasting stale cardboard when I say it. But there's not many other ways to describe it. Self-sufficiency, reliability, because it doesn't all have to do with growing plants, but that is like a pretty damn important part of like if you were stuck on an island by yourself, like congratulations, you're a farmer now. Like, that's like everyone would have to have that at least in mind. Maybe you never want to get dirty. Maybe you never plan to do it. But
I've never.
Like getting to know farmers, or maybe knowing growers. And let's bring it back to cannabis. Like, we're all smokers. Knowing someone who's a grower that could grow some fire, then maybe, hey, do you need some help in some way? Maybe we can make a deal. We can trade something. And that's really the where things are going to go back to, especially as like the money and dollar like starts to crumble, and like we're going to be trading. We're going to be going to farmers markets. We're going to be, and actually I could actually maybe hook you up once you're feeling better. Actually, not this year now. It's going to be over soon. But the Peoria Farmers Market is an awesome place for musicians, especially with the guitar.
I know.
It's a great spot, man. Like people are just chilling, walking. It's low pressure for you because there's not a crowd all standing there. There's a crowd listening, but they are not there specifically for you to just stare at you and hope that you do something good.
Yeah.
They're all over just kind of hanging out. Like that's way to go for sure.
That would be cool. That would be really cool, definitely.
It's a little early, 8 to noon, I think, is the farmer's market on Saturdays.
Oh, I wake up. I'm an old woman. I wake up very early.
Old gal, okay, very early.
I'm not actually old. I mean, per se.
An old soul, maybe.
I am.
I've always had an old soul.
Yeah. definitely.
Not old crotchety, but an old soul.
Oh my god.
All right. We're gonna hit a couple more dabs, and then we'll get going.
That's
Congratulations.
Gonna be all you,
let me
sir.
write down. Okay.
Because I gotta drive.
Oh, you're driving. Okay,
Yes,
my bad.
sir.
I didn't realize the sitch.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let me write this down before I forget. Number 12.
Period. Oh, actually,
And a Grammy.
will you mind coming on camera for just a second? Okay. So I'm gonna bring my best friend. She's been my best friend since I was 11 years old. She's watched me sing. She's sat through all of this shit. The nights in my room when I'm playing at 2 a.m. and she's not able to sleep because I'm too busy making ruckus. This is Savannah. I brought her in because she's currently wearing some of my merch, which is very, very simple merch, but this is a starter up. Shout out Kelly that was in the chat. She is my merch girl.
Oh, nice. There you go. Okay.
You got a little bit of
See,
Billi Foxx merch
Is it?
action.
Hold on. It's not that visible.
Ooh,
It's not.
It's
do
not.
that again.
Let me see. Maybe I can zoom you in a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Just raise it up. There you go. Just like that.
There we go.
Boom. And I can even.
You feel me?
Yeah. We can
So
even-
that is our merch right now. We are working on other things, but as of right now, that is what we are working with right now. Have you ever been nervous recording a song? Okay, so here. Y'all don't know me.
Yeah, guys. If you have any questions, definitely ask now
I'm-
because I'm running out of steam. So let's hear it. Go ahead.
I am a ball of anxiety in the real world. So yeah, absolutely. I get nervous recording. I was super nervous when this first started. I'm just now starting to feel a little more comfortable.
In little old Maccabees Live Market.
See, but at the end of the day, like when I'm in the spotlight and I know the eyes are on me and yada yada, like it makes me nervous, man. I've really had to fight through a lot of stage fright in order to get to where I am musically, and perform
You've been in
the way I
front
have.
of crowds, right?
Yeah, I
Good
mean,
size.
I just I don't know what it is, man. Like when I was little, I would walk up to strangers and be like, "Hey, you want to hear me listen, or you want to listen to me sing Britney Spears and blah blah blah." Like that's the kind of stuff I would sing when I was like 4 years old, stopping people in the street.
Free Britney. Oh,
Free Britney. But yeah, and as I grew older, I don't know. I just got this anxiety about it, and I got a lot of stage fright.
Do you think it was
It's
because you secretly feel like you would be farther in, like you would have been like every young girl probably thinks that they would be discovered before they were like too. Was it something like that? Anxiety,
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
mainly it's an anxiety of
Cheers.
being perceived in general.
Cheers, ladies. Cheers.
Cheers. But yeah, I think it's just being perceived in general. Because I just have the tendency that like people's perception of me may not be what I want it to be. And I don't know, that's a thing that I fear. But again, I've worked through that quite a bit, and now I've done plenty of shows. I've gotten a lot of experience under my belt as far as being in front of different amounts of people
What's
in the
the
crowd.
biggest show?
and-
Let's hear it. What's the biggest? What did you do? A lot of bars. Like you should.
I
go to
have
more,
been
go
in
to
a lot
more
of
events.
bars.
Go to more events. Try to get some into these events, man. Because
Yeah,
those
I
are
know.
fun.
I've noticed
It's a different
that.
crowd too.
I've
low-
been in.
low-key.
I was a part of Drip Fest in the foam party this year in Mendota.
Phone party.
Yeah, it was
Never
a foam
been in
party.
a phone party before.
It was cool. I lost my phone for like a good 30 minutes. I thought I left it. I thought I left it on the bench like next to the stage. I was like, I swear.
That would
And
make it
there
fun.
was two girls that were sitting there. I was like, I swear to God, if they took my shit. And the whole time it was outside in the foam because my drunk ass was rolling around and lost it. And shout out Ray-Bans for finding that in the phone. She's from Peoria, Illinois as
I
well.
was like,
She's an
did
artist.
they give you a new phone, Ray-Ban? Like the
No,
sunglass
she
thing?
that's an artist from Peoria, Ray-Bans. She definitely found my phone for me. So shout out to her.
Nathaniel says website. Can you give me a little more, Nathaniel?
Website.
Give me just a little more, buddy.
Thank
doing
you so
great with
much.
music. Thanks, Justin.
And you're from Newfoundland, so that's just
Newfoundland.
like super cool that you like my music. That's
We
just
had,
super cool.
Well, I have a friend from the UK that few friends from the UK, from Australia, from
Hey.
Brazil. I've been learning Portuguese.
There you go.
Anyone speak any other languages?
Spanish just slightly. Un poquito, most definitely.
Oh, see.
I used to know a little Italian, but not really anymore.
You don't know him anymore? Where'd he move to? The little Italian that you knew.
You're funny.
Got her.
You got me too. I was sitting here blank faced for a second. I was like,
The merch. Good
for
call,
the
Nathaniel.
merch.
Thank you.
So
Is it
Kelly,
Etsy? Is it
it's
your DMs? Like,
My
don't
DMs.
clog up her DMs.
okay. It is my DMs for right now. We gotta get a
She's-
website going. It's in the works. I know, y'all. I'm late as hell. I'm terrible at technology. I'm terrible at social media. I am trying. I'm
We'll
learning
help
as
her
I
out.
go.
I am excited to have local friends that want to be not necessarily do exactly what I'm doing, but something in the public eye in the field. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's so many ways that I want to collab. Like almost everything I do is a win-win. Like when I go out on Tuesdays, if I go to a band playing or a concert, I will record only 1 minute clips.
Okay.
So what I do is I try not to record the whole song, and I don't record the whole act either because I'm trying to respect the artist. So I take a lot of pictures and show off whatever merch or other vendors that might be there. And so it's always fun. And Keefe Cannon Fest is coming up in September 10th.
Keefe Canada.
High Harbor. You know where High Harbor is?
I don't.
Have you not been to any of the High Harbor events? In Peoria, are you from Peoria?
Yeah.
Holy cow, you guys!
Well, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of from Peoria.
So you're not close to Peoria though enough now to be going to Peoria events or what?
So I live there now. I was originally born in Galesburg, Illinois.
I see.
And then
I'm trying to think of the last event.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big cannabis events in Peoria at High Harbor. Anyway, the Afro Man was there a few
Afro Man,
last
oh,
year or
yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
That was the same place. Anyway, in September, yeah,
That's a
you
good
should
choice
go
for
there.
them. That's
Yeah,
a good choice.
you should. I'll hit you up. I'll tell you about all the cool events coming up in the area.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good networking opportunity for sure. And you can talk to other musicians and you find other people that book and do events and things like that. It's always good, especially just to hang out and smoke with some friends.
For
That's
sure.
another thing too. But anyway, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Once again, please go check her out, Billi Foxx, on wherever you can find music.
All streaming websites.
I guess I need to finish this real quick.
Cheers.
This is weird. It didn't pick up. This one keeps rebooting and didn't pick up half the people.
Oh, that's
it's
weird.
funny.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't really worry about the numbers. Like I said, most of what I do is done with the intention of being watched later.
Having playback.
And partially because a lot of my friends, as I network within what I do, there's a lot of other people that will go live at the same time. And I can't be upset about that because in the world, there's probably a million other people going live at that moment.
Right.
So what I have to do is just rely on the fact that I know my audience. A lot of them may not have time to watch. They may not be here because they're watching somewhere else, but they always come through and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really the end goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I just do like a regular live stream, which I do sometimes now on my page, on my profile, like I did today, I'm not expecting anyone to watch that later. We're literally just chit-chatting and stuff. But this is different because this is our first interaction with Billi Foxx, everybody.
Indeed.
So we're going to have her back at some point. Maybe we'll find somewhere public to go and collab. But you guys, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't yet and follow the channel.
What's that? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all the support and just all the compliments and all of that. Thank you for having me on here. And yeah, it was a good time.
Is there anywhere that you're gonna be next, or is there anything?
Yeah. So actually, I have a show in Keokuk, Iowa on Saturday.
Iowa.
Yes, sir. And then at the end of the month, I'll be in LaSalle, Illinois. And then
I know that.
From here on out, September's a little up in the air. In October, I'll be in Chicago. But I'll keep the dates rolling because things come up all the time. So.
And you're probably posting it on your page and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, I
So,
try.
just go follow her.
I'm so horrible at marketing, but I'm trying.
You'll be performing in Chicago, or you move to Chicago?
Performing in Chicago, yeah. Yep,
So I'll wipe this out real quick. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah, tomorrow. Guys, remember tomorrow is We Grill Wednesday. Our friend Hamad is coming back on. And he's going to be, he wanted to expressly talk about sports and athletic things that are help with longevity. Last time he came on, we kind of talked about a lot of things. Had an interview, it was like 2 weeks ago, and the guy, we talked about so much, but cholesterol was a big thing, and like we talked about copper, how much copper that people have in their bodies. And
oh yeah.
there's a bunch of really good information, but this time we're going to kind of dial it in on a specific topic. A lot of people were happy about that conversation, so I think there's going to be some fun tomorrow on the show. Don't forget, if you want to support me, if you want to help me go and find more musicians and do more things, and such as be able to pay people to come over, especially pay people that are farther away. If you weren't so close, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But the people who are close is like, oh, this is great. We could always network and help each other. But for me to try to get somebody to come in from far away just to play for free, it's like it's something that I want to spend that subscription money on eventually.
Yeah.
I do spend it on a lot of other things, game night and everything else, but but paying guests to come over is something I'd love to do. I don't want to make it where they're they have this expectation, but I want to be like, hey, I'd like to throw you something, here. Right. So we'll see how it goes, but
for sure.
I don't think Joe Rogan pays his guests because it's like more valuable for them to just to be there than to work.
Yeah.
Like as an example of at the top end or whatever.
Definitely.
All right, I think we're clean. Make sure you clean your pieces, guys. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Wash it Wednesday. Make sure you throw out, replace the water in your medicinal intake devices. I'm glad our mics worked and everything worked out well. I'm going to listen to this later and make sure the audio was good. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Remember, every person on. Oh wait, before I go into that, the hats I will have these hats soon. The next week or two, I'm going to have 50 or 25 different like colors and styles. I've already got several people that pre-ordered them, so make sure that you hit me up. They're going to be $40 unless you're a subscriber. It's going to be $30. So why not subscribe for $2 a month, and then you get 5 months of subscription plus a hat. I've actually had somebody buy a hat that didn't subscribe. Like,
what the hell?
I guess that's okay. But anyway, have a good night, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Remember, every person on the planet has to eat. Peace.
Bye.